Hi everyone, it's Kai here with another Kaiism, and it's so funny. Just recently, I was thinking about the U.S. Virgin Islands. There's some, we're doing some work with them at my job, and I started thinking, I'm like, the Virgin Islands, in the United States, it's a U.S. territory, and of course, President Trump said that he got to meet the president of the United States Virgin Islands, which would be him. But so that started making me think about the Virgin Islands, which I found out it's actually only $167 right now per person flying out of Miami or some of the other country hubs, United States hubs like Dallas, or I have a bug on my finger. That's what that was. In New York or whatnot. The bug distracted me. But I guess I was thinking about the Virgin Islands because I love to travel. Anyone that knows me knows that I love to travel. I love to use my passport if I can, which U.S. Virgin Islands, you don't have to have a passport because it's a United States territory. And just get out there and explore and meet new people, preferably people from different country. In fact, it was funny in San Francisco, where me and my husband and my daughter went a couple months ago. I actually was speaking to a couple from Denmark, and they just had such a different perspective on life, and things were very different there than they are here, and it was just fascinating. I love to meet people from different places. I sometimes like to eat food from different places. I went to Athens, Greece a few years ago, and I love Greek food, but the Greek food there was just very authentic, and part of that was a turnoff because I don't want something too authentic that takes me out of my element. But it's still fun to try. But for me, just traveling is I feel like it's just as important as education. And I've said before that traveling and education are the two things in your life that you should be fine with going in debt for. Preferably short-term debt, yes, but it's just traveling, education, they're just such important experiences that are really help with becoming more well-rounded, learning about the world around us, and and still meeting people from different places. And so I'm just a big proponent for that. So I don't know if the U.S. Virgin Islands trip is gonna happen anytime soon, because there's other things that are on the docket that are more important to pay for than $167 ticket to Virgin Islands. But and of course the drive just to get to the airport. But it's just get out there. If you don't have a passport, I highly recommend that you get one. I'm actually on my second renewal of my passport, and we even have a passport for my daughter, and she's she's still an infant, just so at a moment's notice we can all get on an airplane and take a trip. But there's 196 countries, well-established countries, not to mention all of the unincorporated territories, islands that aren't really part of any sovereignty. I don't think I said that right. So there's just so much to see, so much to do, so many people to meet. It's awesome. But and even a staycation is good. If the issue is all about finances, you can even take a staycation and take an opportunity to go places in your own town or your own state that you wouldn't necessarily go on and you wouldn't go to. And so I just think it's good to get out there, not sit on the couch sometimes, take a walk, explore, and see what's out there. But if you want to see more of my videos, feel free to subscribe, and you can also check out more videos on my other channel, The Bulky TV. Alright, over.